Good afternoon and welcome to the PARITY Group PLC AGM Proceedings. Throughout this recorded meeting, attendees will be in listen-only mode. I'd now like to hand you over to Mark Braun, Chairman. Good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon and thank you. It's now midday and I'd like to welcome you to the 2023 Annual General Meeting. Actually, we've just got one other person joining the meeting, so if you just bear with me 1 second. One other person's arrived physically. Oh, two people. But just let them take their seat if you wouldn't mind. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, unlike other broadcasts that we do, this is the AGM and therefore it's very scripted. So I'm going to basically read through this, which is a bit unnatural for me, but please excuse me while I press on. So as I say, it's just now after midday. Welcome to the 2003 Annual General Meeting of PARITY Group PLC. Thank you very much for making the effort to attend both online and physically in person. I'm Mark Braun, I'm the Executive Chairman of the company, and I'll be chairing this meeting today. I'm joined today by David Firth, Non-Executive Director, Mike Johns, Chief Financial Officer, and Andrew Lear, who's just out of shot, the Company Secretary. The notice of the meeting is set out in the notice sent to shareholders dated 22nd of May 2023, and due notice of the meeting has therefore been issued to the company's members. If you agree, I propose that we take this notice as read. We have a number of members attending today via the Investor Meet Company platform, but none of them will be able to vote during the meeting on the matters to be considered at this annual general meeting. There are also a number of people who are attending this meeting in person who are not members of the company and from our advisors. Unless anyone has any objection to the attendance of non-members, I will continue the formal section of the meeting. A quorum for the meeting is 2 members present in person or by proxy and entitled to vote. As a quorum is present, we may proceed with the business of the meeting. This meeting has been convened to consider 6 ordinary resolutions and 2 special resolutions. Before I proceed with those resolutions, I wish to read out the following AGM statement, which has been released to the market via RNS this morning. In its annual report and accounts for the year ended 31st of December 2022, the company highlighted 3 areas of focus for investment in 2023 to support future growth. In the public sector, the company has been successful in opening up new opportunities within existing frameworks and adding new frameworks that further broaden the potential client base. In engagements with new clients in the private sector have also the potential to develop into material sources of income, and have already seen the company working on a number of contract assignments for these new clients. Having set a target to develop our permanent recruitment capability in 2023, the uncertainty in the economy has made it more challenging to build on the achievements from the prior year of the permanent recruitment capability. Despite these challenges, the company continues to believe that permanent recruitment will be a future area of growth for the business. The company expects to continue to build momentum and, with the groundwork laid in the first half of 2023, continue to grow our pipeline of opportunities with existing and new customers. The board remains committed to returning the business to growth. So that's the end of that statement. With this done, I will now move on to the resolutions. I propose the following resolutions to the meeting, the full text of which is set out in the notice of the meeting, a copy of which you will have received. Resolution 1 in the notice is, resolution number 1 in the notice is an ordinary resolution to receive the accounts of the company for the financial year ended 31st of December 2022 and the reports of the directors and auditors thereon. Are there any questions? Will all those in favour please raise their hands? Thank you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will all those against please raise their hands? I don't think there's anybody else left to vote. I hold 44,262,445 proxy votes in favour and 772 votes against the resolution. There are 1,629 votes for the chairman's discretion, which were voted in favour. There are 2 votes withheld. I therefore declare Resolution 1 is carried by the necessary majority. Resolution 2. I propose Resolution 2 in the notice as an ordinary resolution to approve the director's remuneration report contained within the annual report and accounts for the financial year ended 31st of December 2022. Are there any questions? I will put the resolution to the meeting on a show of hands. Will all those in favour please raise their hands? 1, 2, 3, 4. I count that as 5. All those against, please raise their hands. No votes against. I hold 35,797,357 proxy votes in favour and 15,847 votes against the resolution. There are 1,629 votes for the chairman's discretion, which are voted in favour, and there are 8,450,015 votes withheld. I therefore declare Resolution 2 is carried by the necessary majority. Resolution 3. I propose Resolution 3 in the notice as an ordinary resolution in accordance with Article 92 of the Company's Articles of Association to re-elect Mike Johns as a director. Are there any questions? No questions? No. Will all those in favour please raise their hands? Sorry, sir. Okay, that's 5. Those against? No one. I hold 44,247,384 proxy votes in favour and 61 votes against the resolution. There are 1,631 votes for the chairman's discretion, which are voted in favour, and there are 15,772 votes withheld. I therefore declare Resolution 3 is carried by the necessary majority. Resolution 4. I propose Resolution number 4 in the notice as an ordinary resolution to reappoint Grant Thornton UK LLP as auditors of the company from the conclusion of this annual general meeting until the conclusion of the next annual general meeting of the company to be held in 2024. Are there any questions? No. So I will put the resolution to the meeting on a show of hands. Those in favour? 5. Those against? None. 0. I hold 44,248,196 proxy votes in favour, 15,023 votes against the resolution. There are 1,629 votes for the chairman's discretion, which are in favour, and there are 0 votes withheld. I therefore declare Resolution 4 is carried by the necessary majority. Resolution number 5. I propose Resolution number 5 in the notice as an ordinary resolution to authorise directors to determine the auditor's remuneration. Are there any questions? Will all those in favour please raise their hands? 5 votes for. Any against, please raise their hands. None against. I hold 44,263,213 proxy votes in favour and 6 votes against the resolution. Sorry, screen just decided to die for a second. Sorry, I will start again. I hold 44,263,213 proxy votes in favour and 6 votes against the resolution. There are 56 votes for the chairman's discretion, which are voted in favour, and there are 0 votes withheld. I therefore declare Resolution 5 is carried by the necessary majority. Resolution 6. I propose Resolution 6 in the notice as an ordinary resolution to authorise the directors to allot shares in the company or grant rights to subscribe for or convert any security into shares in the company up to the nominal amount set out in the notice. Are there any questions? No. Will all those in favour please raise their hands? That's 5 votes for. Those against, please raise their hands. 0 against. I hold 35,797,377 proxy votes in favour and 8,465,932 votes against the resolution. There are 1,539 votes for the chairman's discretion. There are 0 votes withheld. I therefore declare Resolution 6 is carried by the necessary majority. Resolution number 7. I propose resolution number 7 as set out in the notice as a special resolution to disapply the statutory preemption rights on the issue of shares in the company or the grant of rights pursuant to resolution 6 up to the nominal amount set out in the notice. Are there any questions? Will all those in favour please raise their hands? Will all those against please raise their hands? Okay, so it's 5-4-0 against. I hold 35,655,506 proxy votes against, in favour. So I'll say that again. I hold 35,655,506 proxy votes in favour and 8,586,053 votes against the resolution. There are 1,539 votes for the chairman's discretion, which are voted in favour. There are 21,750 votes withheld. I therefore declare resolution 7 is carried by the necessary majority. Resolution 8. I propose resolution 8 as set out in the notice as a special resolution that the company may be authorised to make market purchases of its ordinary shares in accordance with terms specified in the notice. Are there any questions? I put the resolution to the meeting on a show of hands. Will all those in favour please raise their hands? That's 4. Will all those against please raise their hands? That's 1. And I hold 35,763,205 proxy votes in favour and 8,500,098 votes against the resolution. There are 1,539 votes for the chairman's discretion. There are 6 votes withheld. I therefore declare resolution 8 as carried by the necessary majority. That concludes today's formal business. I'd like to thank David, Mike, Andrew, and those shareholders present for their attendance today, and thank you also for those shareholders viewing online. There are no online questions, therefore I now declare the annual general meeting is closed.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed, Mark. On behalf of the Board of PARITY Group PLC, we'd like to thank you for attending today's annual general meeting. Good afternoon to you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.